Hey everybody, it's the music reviewer here back with another list. Good old lists, because we all know everybody loves my good old lists. Anyways, um, yeah, today, seeing as the new Gorillaz album came out and I liked it quite a bit, I'm gonna do a list. Gorillaz worst to best. I have a bit of an odd relationship with Gorillaz, just for a bit of a disclaimer. Um, so if my taste seems out of place at times, it's because I have a bit of a diverse taste in their music. Some songs I'll be on, like completely on board, and other songs, um, I just find it not bad. Like I have yet to come across a bad Gorillaz song. Okay, Sex Murder Party or whatever that song is called was like their one ever bad song, but it's either usually really good or just okay-ish, like like kind of just passable. But um, yeah. Uh, by the way, my new set. This isn't a permanent setup. This is the only thing. This is the only good private room I have with good lighting. The sound isn't that good. My Beats headphones, they recently kind of broke, but I have a 1 year warranty, so I'm gonna go fix them. And yeah, the light bulb for my room kind of blew, and it sucks because I got to sit there in the dark, and I really wanted to make this video. So yeah, here we go. So my least favorite Gorillaz album is The Fall. This was all recorded on Damon's iPad, which for the quality it is, it's a very impressive. Not saying I don't really like it. It's just in some places you can hear that lo-fi iPad recording kind of stuff. He recorded with, like, your garage band and all that good jazz. Um, I just found it like the most hit or miss kind of album for me. Although I really like Revolving Doors. Revolving Doors is probably my top 10 favorite Gorillaz album. I love Revolving Doors, but other than that, most of the songs were either okay or passable, or a bit mediocre. But just because I mean, someone has to take the cake for the worst album. Well, it's not even bad, but it's just my least favorite. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next up, I had a really hard time placing two albums in particular in these certain spots, and like, if this may seem a little of an extreme placement, but like, mind you, I like these two albums like almost the exact same. It was like trying to pick my favorite child. But and then in the number four spot is Humans. Now I was really deciding. I wanted to put it up higher, but there are certain albums that just kind of rival against it. Just a slight bit, in the slightest bit better, and they come out on top of just a little bit better. I really didn't want to put this album at the bottom because it's one of like my most favorite like albums of the year so far. I just This next album, like, that's coming up, I had to like put these two almost like neck and neck. It was a really close call for the next one. I really like Humans. Saturn Bars, I'd say top five favorite Gorillaz songs. It's amazing. Although Pop Can almost dominates the entire track. But, I honestly would easily place this higher, though, if it weren't for the fact that half of it isn't even Gorillaz. Like, there's little to no Gorillaz to be actually found. But I already covered that in my other video, so y'all go check that out. That's a good idea. Let's move to the next one. Plastic Beach. Now, I know you may be wondering, oh, Plastic Beach, compared to Humans? Give me a break. But I don't know. That's just my taste. But but what I was thinking, Plastic Beach has so many classics, like Stylo, really good. Rhinestone Eyes, amazing track. And the title track and Welcome to Plastic Beach. Honestly, I think that's like one of my favorite, like, Snoop Dogg kind of featuring songs by him. He's just kind of like, his tone of voice fits that song so well. Like, I got groovy. I'm just like grooving around thinking about it. It's just got got a bit of a finger snap and hip hop kind of vibe to it. Next up is the self-titled album. Now, not too many people think of this album that highly, other than its singles like 19-2000, Clint Eastwood, all that jazz. But you know what? Like, I came into this kind of being like, okay, I'm not expecting too much, but I got more than I actually bargained for on this listen. Like, most people seem to not really enjoy it, or just okay. And when I first listened to it, I kind of felt that way. But now that my taste and time on this band has progressed, I have actually come to liking this album very much so. Stuff like Rehash and M1A, I don't remember. The closer track, minus those two remixes. The two remixes kind of sucked. Especially the Clint Eastwood remix. That sucked. But original Clint Eastwood, perfect. That's like the ultimate hip-hop blend ever. Gorillaz at their most Gorillaz. Next up is a very obvious choice. Demon Days. Like, who cannot deny this album is a solid 10 out of 10. Even if you aren't a Gorillaz fan, you can still get into this album. Stuff like Feel Good Inc., which is my favorite Gorillaz song, White Light, Dirty Harry, Kids with Guns, and then El Mana, really, really good songs. Like, just really good. And then the title track and closer, Demon Days, I really like the addition of strings. Really adds the emotion and depth to that song. And yeah, this is honestly just a solid 10 out of 10 album. No doubt about it. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was my ranking of the Gorillaz albums. I really hope you agreed with my opinion. If you did, hit a like. If you didn't, hit a like. If you didn't like it, then like. If you disliked, then liked. If you subscribed, then liked. And if you liked it, you subscribed. And oh my god, it's the Matrix. Oh my god.